Hello everyone, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 battle between myself and LCPO Marshall YG. I'm here playing as Ottomans. And my opponent is playing as France. He takes a light spam build, really. He has 10 volts. He has just 3 line, and he has a lot of elite cav and some shooter cav. So basically, I've got the cheap militia as a meat shield. I've got 3 sections to my army. I've got one in the centre, one on the right, one on the left. They've all got roughly the same amount of men in. I've got the cheap militia in front. I've got 2 line behind, and then I've got a semat behind that. On the right hand side I believe I've got 3 line, that's the only difference, but other than that all 3 are the same and built in the same way. I then have 4 of the best lancers and 2 shooter cav. So basically my guy's got 10 volts, so he's just going to line them up and stake up, hoping that I can't get round him. He's got cav on both his flanks to stop me outflanking him with his cav. He's got pretty decent cav as well. Dutch Lancers, Polish Lancers, and a couple of the shooter cav. He's then got an old guard, a Polish, and a Brave regiment as well, I believe, in the centre. So as you can see, he's staked up, which in a weird way works pretty well for me because his stakes are going to take out some of his shots, which means it's going to be easier for me to get into range to shoot him and easier to get my melee man in. So here my meat shield's going in. This is the centre at the moment. My meat shield's going in, and it's the same on the right and the left as well. It's the same thing's happening. I'm moving them all in at the same time. Meat shield's going in, the semats are going in behind, and the line are going to come in as well. So they're into melee with the lights, which it won't take much to beat them. And the same on the opposite side of the stake line. The same thing's happening, but my opponent charges a cav unit in to disrupt me. But I still have my lines firing at them, and on this side my lines are now started firing and my semats have now gone in for melee as well. I've experienced my semats by 4 I believe, which basically makes them a bit more efficient and makes them stand a bit longer as well. So here my semats have gone in as well. I managed to pretty much defeat his shooter cav on the left with a couple of my lancers and my shooter cav. So that's them going into melee. So I'm going to send my cav around on both the flanks and try and get behind his stake line. So I've got 3 lines there shooting them up as the semats are going into melee. On this side, my melee units are all engaged now, and my cav are just starting to work their way through. As you can see, the centre, that line unit there is going to take a pounding, but basically that's just to stop them supporting anything else. That's not a problem to me at all if I lose a line unit there. So as you can see, a cav unit's gone in there, the lancer unit, and also my semats are still in melee. So I've destroyed his left flank now, so I'm going to start moving around on him on the 3 lines he's got left. His right flank won't be long before that falls either. Basically this is a really simple game, just basically showing people how silly it can be to try and spam lights. It's really pretty easy to beat. It's not worth even thinking of doing it, especially not volts. Their stats aren't very good. They're difficult to shoot at, but as I had melee units it wasn't much difficulty destroying them. The difficult bit I find here, I'm going into melee with the Polish unit with some cav and my semats, but the old guard are scaring everyone, which is making everyone's flags above their heads go red. So that was a concern. So this is the Brave unit. I charged cav unit in, make him square, which he did. And I've got cav and the remainder of a semat unit in there fighting. Well, semats moving in as well. At this point I don't really care about my losses. The battle's won. Just basically trying to finish it pretty quickly. Don't really want to waste my time hanging around. So going to keep moving my melee units in, and my line are now trying to they're going to be doing a horseshoe around him to shoot him up. As you see now, they're routing away, which means the old guard, yeah, they're the last ones to stand, but they won't take long to rout away. There they go as well. So it was a good game to my opponent. As I say, just basically showing people, please don't try and spam lights. It's a waste of your time, waste of your opponent's time. The rules of this game were no rules, so no rules were broken, but everyone, my next video coming up is a 3v3 clan battle. It's a tournament battle, a CWC tournament between Huntsman and HG. Point Man, Bobby and Crass are playing in that, so that'll be up soon. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much.